Okay, so sort of tying this all together, adjusting flow, you need to have a flow that you love. You need to be in love with your adjusting flow. If you're not, you just you're exhausted by the end of the day. So raise your hand if you've ever had those days where you're like, I'm so beat up at the end of the day, I have no energy for myself, no energy for anyone else. I'm like, yeah, just about everybody in here. And it has a lot to do with doing what you love to do, doing the adjustments that you love to do in a way that's easy on your body and easy on your patient's body. So it's not eating up all this energy. It also has to do with us not having these like really unrealistic expectations on ourselves and trying to be perfect and trying to make everybody love us and trying to have the best, like perfect results for every single patient. Is that realistic? No. And so if we have that, that can just make us really beat up and really tired at the end of the day. So we just need to be clear, like, what is your role? That's not really the point of what we're doing right now, but what is your role in working with your people? What is your responsibility and what is their responsibility? And just being very, very clear about that. And that way, you'll have way less energy leaks throughout the day. As for the adjusting flow, a mentor, Jay Comerick, love him very, very much. Patrick spoke of him today. He told me when I was a student, well, first of all, he had me adjust him, and it was terrifying because I was a student and he was this like amazing chiropractor, and I was just shaking, going to adjust this guy. I had just graduated, and he goes, Aaron, do you mind adjusting me? And I was just like, oh my God. And so I did. I adjusted him. I did the best that I could, and he, at that point, had been in practice for probably 30 years or so. And I adjusted him, and I remember just doing my best, and it was not a very good adjustment, and I didn't know what to do when I was done, so I just kind of walked away, I was just like, walked to the other table, and I was just over here, and he goes like, are you done? And I said, yeah, I'm just gulp, yes, heart beating like that. And he goes, okay. He was very, very sweet about it, and he said, the adjustment was really, really good, and it's going to be so much better when you do 10,000 of them. And then he said, you need to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Like, you need to lead the show. And when I walked off like that, he didn't even know that I was done. And so when our people come and see us, they're looking for leadership, okay? So it's like, you're running the show here. And there's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end. And you use an anchor each time so that they know what you're doing. And you know when your adjustment is over, and there's not time. At that point, we don't ask any more questions. We don't ask for more adjustments. We don't do anything because the adjustment's over. Make sense?
My name is Andreas Gutierrez. My biggest takeaway is that you need to practice. So it's all about training your reflexes, and the adjustment will come. And if you want to get better, you got to learn from the masters. And you should ask yourself the question, are you training? And if not, come to Syntropy. And if you are training, still come to Syntropy because there's more to do.